Hello, dear yogis. Welcome to the Yoga Studies Institute. I'm Benji, and I'll be guiding us through a 45-minute Lady Niguma series. We will explore our inner world, using our subtle body to unwind the knots, balance our emotions, and train the mind to discover the potential power within each of us. In today's practice, using simple postures and breath work, we will turn our awareness inwards to the subtle expressions of emotion, of our thoughts, and of our mental seeds that are creating our whole world. I invite you to find presence on your mat, to let go of later and to let go of earlier, and to just be here with yourself now. Enjoy a warm-up, maybe rotating at the hips, the neck, the shoulders, while I introduce today's theme. The yogi learns how to truly embrace this world without becoming entangled in it. No need to deny our family or our loved ones as burdens to our spiritual path. In fact, yogis use all of their relationships to expand their loving kindness through the practice of serving others. Let's examine the elements that correspond to the chakras to help us refine the practice of our relationships and to see how deeply we are supported by life itself. The element of fire at the navel, represented in our life through creativity with others, respect in our relationships. Fire must be handled with respect and reverence, otherwise we can be burned. The element of water at the heart gives us the quality of cohesion, the very ability to come together. Imagine a drop of water falling into the ocean. Pouring water into water, the water melts into one cohesive pool. When we are cohesive with others, we are totally fluid, acting as one. Take this idea and apply it to your everyday life to examine your relationship with water. How cohesively do you work with others around you? Do you listen to their opinions? Are you hearing their avocations, able to adapt to their needs? The next element is the universal mountain at the throat chakra. This is the quality of pure consciousness, the expression of true wisdom and how each of us have this divine power of creating our world. How do you react when your relationships get a little touchy? Do you react to frustration from your partner with anger? Do you recognize that the people that come into your life have medicine and insight for you? We need to understand nothing happens in our life by chance, by accident. Nothing happens to you without you having planted the seeds for it to happen. We plant seeds through our interactions with others. So every relationship is either an opportunity to create a brighter world or more challenging life lessons. Every moment is relationship. Every experience is significant and vastly intricate in its design. Perhaps we could see it as our destiny for us to understand and to transcend our negative emotions and misunderstandings. Then we view the most difficult relationships with love, acknowledging the wisdom they bring into our lives. When the yogi decides to honor their relationships with life, they commit to sharing love and gratitude with everyone and everything. It is then that they find freedom from toxic relationships. And the third mark of a yogi, happiness of healthy relationships. Let's honor these elements, the very things that give us this worldly experience, by chanting the bija mantras. The bija mantras are meant to help us harmonize with the elements within. Think of this as tuning a guitar. The strings are your energy channels, the body of the guitar, your spine. It's okay if it sounds a little wonky at first, just keep practicing. And eventually your inner elements and the orchestra of life will harmonize as one. And so I invite you to come to stillness, to come back to that presence, closing the eyes, coming to the awareness of the breath at the tip of the nose. Chin mudra, thumb and pointer finger come to touch. The posture of wisdom. We'll start at the Manipura chakra at the level of the solar plexus. The bija mantra here is Ram, the element of fire. Tuning our guitar, we begin by breathing in. Exhale, breathing out. Inhale to chant. Ram, 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 ram. Inhale. Ram, 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 ram. bringing the awareness up to the level of the heart, the Anahata chakra. The seed syllable here is lam. We're trying to tune ourselves, trying to find the very tone, the sound and vibration of the heart chakra. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale to chant together. Lam nam 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 nam. Inhale to chant and to share this with the whole world. Inhale. Lam nam 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 nam. Moving up to the throat, Vishuddha chakra, the element of the universal mountain, of our pure consciousness. Inhale, exhale. The BJ mantra here is Sum. Inhale to chant. Sum, 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 sum. Inhale. Sum, 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 sum. Try to keep this presence with yourself, keeping this harmony and this relationship with the elements through your practice. Let's move into some Surya Namaskars to warm up for our practice. Coming to the front of the mat, finding a Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale your hands together, palms come together at the center of your chest. Let's set an intention here to come into a right relationship, a balanced relationship with all things. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down and back, palms face up, opening up the front of the chest. Inhale, arms come up to the sky, thumbs interlock. Maybe a bit of a back bend, lifting the rib cage, bringing the abdomen in, tucking the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold, hands clasped behind the back. Palms come together, shoulders away from the ears, trying to bring the chest onto the thighs. Feel free to bend the knees. Relax the neck. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot steps back. Left knee down to the ground. Stretch the groin. Come into relationship with the foot, the back leg, the muscles of the leg. Feel the palms on the earth. Give your attention to it. Right foot steps back. Plank. Option here, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. We'll start small. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot forward. Right knee down to the ground. Get intimate with how your hands are touching the floor, the feet, the back of the leg, the muscles of the leg. Elongate the spine. Tuck the chin a little bit. Relax the eyes. Inhale the right foot forward. Hands clasped behind the back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Every movement should be graceful. Exhale, planting the hands. Right foot steps back. Right knee down to the ground. Planting the right hand next to the left foot. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Twist. Press into the earth. Activate the muscles. Reach to the sky. Exhale, planting the hands. Left foot steps back. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Elongate the spine. Press the hips and the legs into the mat. Elbows come in towards the body. Keep the elbows bent. This is the strength of the lower back. Finding support in the legs. Exhale, down dog. Knees are bent, abdomen in towards the spine. Relax the neck. Lift the pelvic floor to the sky. Tip of the head towards the mat. Press the whole hand into the mat. All 10 toes, all 10 fingers. Inhale the right foot forward, left knee down to the ground. Planting the left hand, right arm extends upward. Untwist, both hands on the mat, left foot forward, hands clasped behind the back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands come to your chest, coming into the heart. Recall our intention. Make a commitment here. Make a commitment to be in balance, to be in a good relationship with yourself, to hear what the body needs. We learn to be intimate with ourselves. We can learn to be intimate with others. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down and back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands clasped behind the back. Plant the hands. Left foot steps back. Left knee down to the ground. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Low lunge. Bring the hips towards the front foot. Shoulders back and away. Reach through the fingertips. Don't lock the elbows. Abdomen comes in towards the spine. Tuck the tailbone. Go a little deeper. Find your edge. Exhale, planting the hands. Right foot steps back. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale. Come up to up dog. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down to the ground. Find a low lunge. Bring the hips towards the front heel. Bring the abdomen in. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, arms up. Ground the back shin and the front foot. Activate the legs. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot steps forward. Hands clasped behind the back. Change the clasp. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands clasped behind the back. Hands come down to your mat. Right foot steps back. Right knee down to the ground. Stretch the groin. Left foot steps back. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders back and away. Open the front of the chest. Plant the whole hand, feeling the whole palm on the mat. Exhale, down dog. Let's hold the down dog. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Release, coming into a child's pose. Hips go back towards the heels. Arms extend outward. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Come up to sitting. Bring your left foot forward. Right knee stays on the ground here, creating a 90-90 box between the legs. Inhale the right arm up, and we'll bring that elbow over to the left knee. Option here to just bring the hand towards the knee, hand on the hip, and find a twist at the level of the heart. Deepen the armpits, and you'll find more of a twist at the center of the heart. Option to bring the elbow across the body, palms together. Observe in yourself your relationships, your creative relationships, the ones that bring you life, bring you enjoyment to be living in this world. Just observe what arises. Count the breath. Focus on the Manipura. Place the hands on the mat in front of you. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. We're going to stretch the Manipura at the level of the solar plexus. And so we just twisted it. Now we're gonna grab our toes, yogi toe lock here. Relax the neck. Just let yourself hang. Bring the abdomen in towards the spine. Bend the knees. Try to bring the chest onto the thigh. If you can't bring the chest onto the thighs, that's okay. Bring the elbows towards the front corners of the mat, shoulders away from the neck. And then start to pull yourself down. Hips go up, feet go down into the earth. Feel a pull and a stretch at the level of the solar plexus. Maybe some aspects of our relationships with our coworkers, the people we create with, maybe that arises for us at this chakra. How do we have misunderstanding of these relationships? Depending on the person's personality, does that define our relationship with them? If it's good or if it's bad? Is the relationship coming from their side? If our coworkers just understood, if they were more patient, if they were more willing to do their work. Exhale, release. Now we'll twist the other side. Left knee comes down to the ground. The right foot's forward. Find that box between the legs. Again, take the same kind of bind on this side. Option to put your hand on your hip. Left hand on the knee to find a twist at the level of the heart. See if you could deepen the armpits. If this is okay, we can twist, bringing the elbow over to the knee. So do you think it's true that people come from their own side? I mean, if that coworker was just more patient, then we'd get things done. It seems like they get things done with other people. So is it really them? Or is it maybe that life and our destiny, which is written by our own mental seeds, is bringing us to certain people to learn certain lessons? Place the hands down in front of you. Left foot comes forward to meet the right. We're going to stretch one more time. Padahastasana. Maybe you bring your feet on top of your palms. Do the same thing here, bringing chest onto the thighs. Elbows go towards the corner of the mat, shoulders away from the neck. Find a stretch at the Manipura, trying to create spaciousness for wisdom. Where do the people in my life really come from? The ones I can cooperate with. Where do the ones in my life come from that I have a hard time cooperating with? And how can I plant the seeds to have more people in my life that I can cooperate with? What would that look like? Stretch, find spaciousness. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Release. Come to lay on your back. We're going to gather some prana, some good feelings, and some wisdom into the Manipura. We'll use leg lifts. Activate your left leg. On an inhale, bring that left leg up to the sky. Activate as many muscles of the leg as you can. On an exhale, point the toes and release. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, release. Find your own pace. Try to keep your mind's eye on the Manipura, a little ball of light at the level of the solar plexus, at the level of the navel. Try to gather good feeling, understanding. Try to see this wisdom that everyone I encounter, everyone that comes into my life, is a reflection of my destiny, a reflection of my life's lessons. I shouldn't react to them in a negative, harmful way. I should welcome them into my life as medicine, as my teacher. Try to bring more power. Maybe you speed up the legs. Maybe you find a good pace. Find your edge, stick with it. One more set. Just relax. Mini Shavasana, big belly breath. Feel the power. Feel the wisdom. Feel the good feelings. Let that come into your central channel. The Sushumna. Placing your hands, palms face down, underneath your hips to give yourself some height. Inhale, we're going to bring both legs up to the sky. Exhale, release. Do this on your own pace. Do it for everybody you've ever had a challenging relationship with. Try to bring them to mind. Try to see them in a new light. Keep breathing, move with the breath. Three, 2, 1. Relax. Mini Shavasana, big belly breath. Try to draw more prana into the Manipura. Exhale and just release the breath. Keep the prana. Inhale up to sitting. We're going to disperse all that prana we just gathered into our 72,000 energy channels, distributing it through the whole body, finding a chin mudra and an easy seat, Sukhasana. Just relax. Feel the power that you cultivated. Kapalabhati breathing is 4 exhalations through the nose. We'll keep the mouth closed and we'll keep a smile on our face. Try to relax the whole face. Engage the lower abdomen. Don't let this move through the whole practice. Take an inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale halfway. We'll begin. Feel the abdomen going in and out. Exhaling through the nose only. Smile. Smiling even in the face of the people and things that we have a difficult time understanding. Choosing to respond with a smile and compassion instead of anger and frustration. Three, 2, 1. Exhale slowly, relaxed. Make your breath long and fine. Let's do another short round, and this time we'll dedicate it to the whole world. Let's let them feel this power. Let them feel what it is to be in right relationship with the element of fire, respectful and in reverence to its great power. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale halfway. Begin. Three, 2, 1. Relax. Exhale. Find a long, slow, fine breath. Smile. Try and feel that power distributing through you, through everything, through the whole room. Maybe the whole room becomes encompassed, consumed by that fire. Feel the fire within you. Feel your body as fire. Feel everything in the room, seeing that element of fire. Now we'll move into the element of water, the level of the heart. Extend your legs out in front of you. Well, first movement is, of course, the twist of Lady Niguma's series. Bend the left leg. Place the left foot on the outside of the right leg. Bend the right knee, bringing the foot over to the hip. Inhale the right arm up and across the body. Option here to use your hand to find a twist. If you want to find a deeper twist, use the elbow. Try to feel the drop of water at the level of the heart. Bring the shoulders back, open the front of the chest. How does the element of water resonate with our relationships? What does it have to teach us? Just observe, become still, get quiet. Maybe take a bind. Exhale, release, counter twist to the other side. Extend the legs out in front of you again, bending the right leg, placing the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Bring the left foot over to the right hip. Try to get both sit bones on the floor here. Elongate the spine, shoulders down and back. Twist the same way you did on the other side, wherever was comfortable. Go back to observing the little drop of water at the level of the heart. Maybe we can observe something about cohesion, flow, and fluidity in our relationships. Count the breaths. It'll help you become still and to concentrate the mind. Relax, release, counter twist to the other side. Inhale up, meet me in plank. We'll move into a vinyasa to help us transition. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left foot forward. Right heel comes down onto the mat in the same line with your front heel. Inhale all the way up, coming into a warrior one, and then opening up into warrior two. Front of the body opens, palms face up, arms in one line, shoulders in one line, hips parallel with the edge of your mat. Looking over your left shoulder. Smile. How is that cohesiveness affecting our relationship? What is the lesson there? Does the cohesiveness come from the other person? Or is it coming from seeds that we've planted to experience cohesiveness? How have we helped other people to come together? How have we honored our relationship? How have we honored other people's relationships? Maybe go a little deeper. Maybe the knee comes over the ankle. Strong back leg. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Twist over to the other side. Bending the right knee, strengthening the back leg. Breathe, smile. You guys are doing great. Good. Palms face up. It's an offering. We can't expect to take if we never give. As soon as our gift is taken from the palm of our hand, it's out there extended, waiting to receive. As soon as we exhale, then we can inhale. Straighten the front leg, close your stance, bring that right foot a little bit closer to your back leg. Heels in one line, back foot at a 45, hips parallel to the edge of your mat. Inhale the left arm up to your ear, hips go over to the left, upper body to the right. Hand comes to the thigh, try to avoid the knee or maybe the shin. Trying to feel a stretch on the left side channel, creating spaciousness. Try and understand how we're misperceiving the relationships in our life. How do we misperceive cohesiveness, the fluidity of how things are going? Inhale up, switch over to the other side, pointing the toes towards the back of your mat. Heels still in one line, back foot at a 45. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. Bring that arm to your ear. Glue your arm to your ear. Don't release it. If you release it, you've gone too far, beyond your edge. Look over the shoulder, through the armpit. Try and feel it on your right side, creating spaciousness in the Pingala. How do we have ignorant disliking of our relationships? How do we not like it when people get frustrated with us? When all we did was walk in the door, and for some reason, our partner is having a hard time with us, as if something was happening for no reason at all. You need to examine, do things really happen for no reason at all? Or is that a misunderstanding? Inhale all the way up. Bring your back leg to meet your front foot, the front of your mat. Side body stretch, palms come together at the center of your heart. Interlock your fingers. Release your pointer finger. Arms come to the sky, arms glued to your ears. Don't release the grip, palms come together. Engage the legs. Engage the floor with your toes. Lengthen. Abdomen comes in towards the spine, tucking the tailbone. It's a lot of prep just to bring the hips over to the left, the upper body to the right. If we want intimate relationships, maybe there's a lot of prep time. There's a lot of seeds to sow. It's not easy to get subtle and to actively listen to what people need and what they want. But that's how we bring other people into our life, to listen to what we need and want. Inhale all the way up. Do the prep time. A little bit of work before we go into the pose. We'll go a little deeper. Inhale, lift the rib cage, engage the core. Tuck the tailbone. Grip the mat with your toes. Palms come together. Arms to your ears. Hips to the right, upper body to the left. Keep the breath long and fine. Find your edge. You don't need to go past it. How often do we take other people beyond their edge? Maybe that's a way we plant seeds to experience people taking us past our edge. You see? Everyone is a lesson for us. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. We'll move into tree pose. Find strength in your left leg. Bring your right foot wherever is comfortable. On your calf, on your thigh, half lotus. Find length. Palms come together at the heart. Tuck the chin a little bit. Engage the core. Lift the rib cage. Lift the organs. Breathe. Feel your diaphragm. Feel everything working in unity. Many parts working in unison to do a simple pose. How many building blocks of life have come and formed, come together so that we could have these little enjoyments to have this yoga class. Breathe long and fine. Exhale, release. Right foot comes down, shake out the left leg. Gather strength in your right leg. Left foot comes up. Maybe it's different on this side. That's okay. Wherever is comfortable. Find a stillness in a difficult pose. Keep the awareness on the heart. Gather a good feeling. Gather some wisdom. Start to put it in the heart. Exhale, release. Come into a bit of a chair pose. Arms extend outwards. Bend the knees, hips go back, chest goes forward, chin comes up. 3 breaths. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Shoulders back and away. Lift. Chest comes up. Bring your heart forward. Try to always live with your heart forward. Come down to the mat. Come to lay on your back. We'll move into half shoulder stand. Trying to put pressure on the back of our heart. Maybe supporting our hips. Or maybe the legs just come up. And then try to bring them back. Just try to work your hips up. Try to put pressure at the level of the heart, right on the spine. This is the same movement as a twist. Just observe what comes up. Ask your heart, what lessons do I need in intimacy and cohesion and being fluid with the people I care about? Exhale, release. Roll up to sitting. And then we'll come into a vinyasa. Meet me in plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming back into a plank. Then lower yourself down. Come to rest your head, pillowing your head, looking over your left side. Smile. You've come so far already today. Great practice. Of course, I'm saying that to hype you up for Shalabhasana, everyone's favorite pose. Bring your hands behind you. You can either palms face up or interlock your hands, bringing the front body up and open. Bring the legs off the mat. Try to keep the big toes touching. Engage the muscles of the legs. Stretch. Exhale, release. Pillow your hands. Just look over your right side. Just relax. See if you can feel the 2 side channels dissolving. All that energy moving into the central channel as wisdom and purified prana. Bow pose, bend the knees, go back. Bring the shoulders down to the mat, chin down, or your forehead. Then just start to kick your hands, or kick your feet into your hands. Relax the lower back. Kick up as much as you can, and then bring up the front body. Try to bring the knees together. Breathe. Find the edge. Exhale, release. Find a child's pose. Push yourself up. Balasana. Lengthen a little bit in your balasana. Maybe come up onto your fingertips. Find length. Continue to open up that heart. Every chance you get, every relationship you enter, it's a chance to open and lengthen. Come up to sitting. We'll move into some horse rolls to disperse the prana through the whole body. Rolling back and forth in the spine. Maybe coming up into a Baddha Konasana. Bring your forehead down to your feet. Rolling back in the spine. One more roll. And then we'll come into a Shavasana. Just relax. Be present on the mat. You worked hard to get here. There was a lot of giving in order to receive this beautiful Shavasana. Take a deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. Release the control of your breath. Do a body scan, coming all the way to the bottom of the feet, traveling up the legs, finding any points of tension, giving them permission to relax. Adjusting the hips, adjusting the spine, the shoulders, maybe rolling the head side to side on the mat to adjust the neck. Try to really focus on one of your organs. See if you can feel the heartbeat. See if you can feel the diaphragm move down and expand like a dome on an inhale, and come in and up on an exhale. Each inhalation and exhalation moving the liver, the heart, the stomach, the spleen, all of these little relationships that create your body. Give permission to the organs to relax. Going down into the tips of the fingers, into the hands, up the arms, relax. Swallow a couple times to relax the throat. Relax the face, the brow line, the forehead. Relax the scalp onto the head. Most importantly, relax the mind. Try to observe your own mind. Observe its movements. Try to observe the relationship you have with your own mind. Bring your mind to the fire element at the level of the navel. Feel that little ball of fire. Bring your mind into the water element, the level of the heart. Feel that little drop of water. Bring them together to form the universal mountain. This mountain coming out of the depths of the ocean, forming a whole perfect world. A world of easy lessons for people to understand how to go beyond their negative emotions, how to be in right relationship with their neighbors, their coworkers, their loved ones, where people learn from wisdom and not through conflict. Imagine this perfect world embedded in your throat, waiting for you to express it, to bring it into the world for all of us to know. Please share it with us. Please come and teach us. Please stay with us until we are happy and wise. Smile. Hold that vision in your mind as you wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And rise yourself up, coming onto your left side, pushing yourself up and bringing that vision into this world. We'll move into one more mantra. Om. Ah for right action, the level of the navel. U for right speech, the level of the throat and the upper heart. For right vision. We'll chant it together. Take a big inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale to chant. Palms come to your heart. Dedicate that vision of that perfect world to the benefit of all beings. I hope I get to visit that world someday. Thank you for another beautiful class. We'll see you in the next one. See you soon.